Hi, Michelle here from the Traveling Epicurean. This is my kitchen, and today I'd love to teach you how to make a quick and simple pasta sauce. It's going to be a tomato basil sauce that's going to make your kitchen have the aromas of a slow cooked sauce that's been on the stove all afternoon. But this sauce is only going to take us about 30 minutes. So come with me and let's get started. The carrot, the onion, and the garlic right into the pan. It's going to be so easy. There's no chopping here. Mix it quicker. We've got our carrot peeled. I'm going to cut the end off the onion, and then we're just going to peel the outer layer. I'm going to set that aside. Smash the garlic. Some will go flying. I use 2 cloves for this recipe. You know, I pretty much go by a clove a can of tomatoes. If it's a small clove, you can use 2. It's really all in your own taste also, right? We're just smashing this so we can get the paper off. Put it right into our bowl. And then we'll get rid of this bowl. Just use any grater you like. I love this grater. It's easy to use. I put it flat on the pan. It's just great. So we're going to grate 3/4 of this carrot here. Right into the pan. No chopping. Next thing about this is we're going to saute these 3 vegetables, the carrot, the onion, and the garlic. And we're going to soften them by sauteing them, put them into the blender, and they're going to disappear into the sauce too. Like the seasonings that I finally grind and put those into the sauce. So my kids don't know that they're in there. Another way to go with the garlic is with a garlic press. And then you don't have to grate it. Move the grater over. And then it's all finally broken down. And then we're going to grate the onion. And again, just go as far down as you can. You know, you don't want to be hurting your fingers on top of the grater. So I think that was probably about half a cup of carrot, shredded carrot. This is going to be about a 1/4 cup of grated onion. I'll show it to you in a minute. It's all about getting some layered flavors in there in a quick amount of time. I'm going to tap it because all the onion ends up on the back of it. Okay, so we'll add 2 tablespoons of olive oil to start sauteing this. We'll add about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We'll add another half a teaspoon of salt when we add the pureed tomatoes. We're going to get this sauteed. Saute it for about 10 minutes so it softens, and then we'll put it in the food processor with the whole peeled tomatoes. We're going to puree it and add it back to the pan, and then we're just going to simmer it for about 20 minutes and it'll be done. Look how gorgeous that is. Absolutely gorgeous. Great, we got these on the stove. Look how beautiful colors. All right, so we're gonna start sauteing this for about 10-12 minutes till it gets softened, and then we're gonna deglaze with a cup of red wine. You can use white wine if you have in inventory. You know, this is all about the quick sauce, so it's kind of whatever you have in the cabinet. All right, so here we go. We're gonna deglaze it now with a 1/4 cup of red wine. Oh, you could only smell this. It smells heavenly. I smell the red wine evaporating, the garlic, the onions. Whew, delish. And our onions and our garlic. And we're going to get that into the food processor. The color is absolutely gorgeous from the red wine. And you really get a lot of fruitiness from that red wine. I happen to like red wine with the red sauce. We'll open up these cans of tomatoes. It's whole peeled tomatoes. I have a couple brands that I like. You know, that's kind of up to you. I like to make sure that it's a nice rich red color, like that. Just add them in. We're gonna puree 1 can at a time because my food processor is only so big. And then add it to the pan, and then we'll puree the other can too. And then we'll add that. Okay, the sauce just started simmering. And I'm adding the other can of peeled tomatoes. Look how beautiful that color is. It's absolutely gorgeous. Deep, rich red. So I have added a tablespoon of sugar to this gorgeous red color sauce. And then I also have a designated spice grinder, which is actually a coffee grinder, but I use it for spices only. And I put Italian seasonings in there, which are coarse, and then I'm going to fine grind them. Because again, I have picky children, and in this way, my Italian seasonings can go in and they disappear into the sauce. You know, if they see any green specks, they start to freak out a little bit. It's spicy. I'm adding herbs. I'm adding fresh basil leaves. I leave them whole because I'm going to be taking them out. And it's going to infuse in the sauce and give it great flavor. This kitchen smells great. It's amazing. I can smell the basil and the sauce. All right, we're going to let this simmer for about 20 minutes. It's going to be delicious. So another thing you need to have when you're making sauce is a big chunk of Reggiano Parmigiano cheese. It's really the only way to go. It's the best Parmesan that there is. And grate some right over your sauce. This is kind of the benefits of being the cook. So you know what also makes a wonderful little appetizer? Put a bowl of sauce on the table. Get a beautiful crusty bread, slice it up, and everybody can dunk. Wow, look at the color of that sauce. The sauce has been simmering for 20 minutes. It looks so beautiful. And I got this really fun pasta, and we're just gonna scoop a spoonful of sauce over that. Isn't that beautiful? And I know that I'm on you about having that Reggiano cheese that I'm always raving about, which is really the best. But if you have a great cheese shop, they're gonna grate some fresh Pecorino Romano for you, which is also a delicious flavor. And I'm gonna sprinkle that right on top also. So I sprinkled on some of that freshly grated Pecorino Romano. And now I also want some large strips of the Reggiano. It's a beautiful presentation, and boy, is it delicious. Of course, we have to take a bite. Wait till you try this. You're gonna love this sauce. I had as much fun as I did, and I can't wait to see you guys again soon. Any of these recipes you can find on my website, thetravelingepicurean.com. Look under Italian Homemade, and you'll see them all right there. Ci vediamo, which means we'll see you soon. Ciao!